A lot of people in Sydney watch a cartoon show in the mornings called Cartoon Connection. It's only in Sydney at this stage, but it'll go elsewhere because it kills them in the ratings. Guy off that show is Michael Horrocks, and this week he spoke to Morten from Aha. Here's part... How'd you like it? Here's part one of that interview.
Thank you.
And your voice, you blew your voice last night, is that right? A bit?
Well, I went a bit too far, yeah.
Yeah?
I
You haven't got a cold, have you?
It's partly because I hadn't been singing for about 4 days. When I came to Perth, which is where we started, I was a bit worried because I'd never done any concerts before. I didn't know whether my voice would stand, 1.5 hours on stage. We don't have any instrumentals or anything, so I sort of keep singing like from start till the end.
To finish.
So, but it worked quite well.
Yeah. Well,
I sort of built it up. I was careful to start with, but I'm being a big mouth as I am. I kept talking in between, sort of the last days at least, and that really kills your voice.
Lots of gags, eh? Lots of jokes.
Yeah. Talk to Mags about that.
Great. And you've got a really high register in your voice, haven't you? Does that sort of make it harder? You had.
I had.
Does that make it harder, do you think, to sing for a long time?
Yeah, but I think you can get used to whatever you, If I have to get there, I will. Yeah. Most people tend to think that, like the pop tune Take On Me, which goes quite high, is difficult, but that's one of the easiest ones, really, because that's sort of a falsetto mixed voice. It's those hard ones, those heavy ones, where you go with full blast. They kill you. I
listen to lots of Joe Cocker.
Right.
So, did you start out as a choir boy, perhaps, where you got?
No, but I'm considering becoming one now.
You are.
Yeah.
You think you're going to quit a pop band and be a choir boy?
No, I'll do it as a side thing.
Oh, fair enough. And this is your first tour, right, in the world ever?
Yeah, in this world, yeah.
In this world,
yeah.
And the next. So
I've done lots of tours up here.
Why did you pick Australia first?
Because you've got the right season for the moment.
Right.
We are all three of us suffer quite badly from hay fever. That's why we
joined the club.
That's why we start here, because I understand this is your autumn.
Yeah, no, it's actually our winter. It's sorry to tell you.
Winter.
Yeah.
It was
autumn a while ago.
Yeah, a while ago.
We've just turned on the cold for you here.
It's true. It's winter now. That's why when you had autumn, we decided to start here, because in doing so, and then doing Japan after this, we actually avoid the pollen season around the world, which is quite crucial for us.
Well thought out.
Otherwise, we'd look rather disastrous, I think.
A bit puffy around the eyes, you think?
Not only that, I mean, my nose would be running, like...
Oh, we can't
bursting. No.
No.
We've done about 10 gigs, I think.
10?
10, yeah.
And how have they gone? Well?
With that audience, you can't do wrong.
Yeah, pretty good.
No, it's been wild, yeah.
Great.
Circus.
And you've been a studio band before you've started playing.
We still are. Being in a studio is a totally different thing from playing live. We enjoy both, but we've only been working in studio so far because we haven't had any other options, really. Coming from Norway, you don't get any work permit in England as a musician, so you have to go about it somehow. You have to sneak in through the back door. Right.
And so there are two other guys in the band, Paul and Max? Paul and Max,
yeah.
Right. Where did you meet them?
In Norway.
In Norway?
Yeah. We were all sort of running around in different bands. Paul and Max have been together for about 10 years.
Right.
Maybe more now, in different bands, but always together. And this is just one of their bands.
Well, maybe, Morten, you'd like to introduce the next film clip on Sounds, which is going to be your latest hit in Australia, and it's called...
Hunting High and Low, probably, eh?
Thanks, mate.